Damn, I just got lost into that song. I literally fucking like almost dazed off. I forgot I was recording. We in the clouds, baby. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy OG Fabio back here with the new In the Clouds reaction. Yes, we're back with another reaction. This time we have a very, very special album. He's one of my favorite artists, and I know he's a lot of people's favorite artists as well. He has had a big impact on my life, and me as an artist myself. I I look up to a lot of his work, and today we have Balloonerism. Balloonerism. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Balloonerism by Mac Miller. Yes, one of the greatest to ever pick up a pen, pick up a mic to do it. This is a posthumous. I think that's the right posthumous. No, not humorous. A posthumous album. If you guys don't know about Mac, he passed away in 2018. It was a big hit for the hip hop and rap fans and any of his fans, because he was really he had a deep impact, and something that I regret. I didn't listen much to Mac before his passing, because I kind of seen him as like, it was that corny white rapper thing where it was like, oh, he's just a white rapper, so he's in his own group, he's not really dope MC. But then once I started listening to his stuff and started really diving deep into it, I was like, man, this guy was not only a fucking dope MC, he was just a great artist in general. So when I seen this dropped, I knew instantly this is gonna be my second reaction, my second album reaction, because this is someone who I pretty much look up to. Even though he's not here yet, or he's not here still. He's had a deep impact on me. So today we're gonna react to the Balloonerism, if I'm saying that correctly, Mac Miller album. It's around an hour, so we're gonna be here for a minute, guys. So sit down, get in the clouds. Kind of, what is it called? Ironic, balloons in the clouds. Okay, maybe I'm just reaching. Let's just get started with the reaction, guys. I forgot what album I reacted to one time. Or not reacted to, I was just listening to it for the first time, and I was like, I'm gonna take a bong hit for every song, and I think I made it to like 4 songs to the point where I was just obliterated. It just sounds like tambourines this whole time, so makes sense why this is not explicit. If I stutter, if I say some shit weird, just know I can't hear myself. So, fuck it. Okay. I feel like Alex Perez about to walk out, fucking saying Shama. Okay. So next song is DJ Chords Oregon featuring SZA. Okay, talking about notes, 5 minutes long. It's pretty long.
F. B flat.
Okay, so they're just going through notes, sounds like.
F.
A little staticky, a little vinyl like.
D.
Okay. I'm guessing this is SZA with the vocals. I wouldn't imagine Max. I mean, no, he sings, but let's see. It's really long intro. I seen something about this song. I don't know if it was just rage bait, but I seen a fucking short that said, "Is this the worst song on Balloonerism?" And it was this song. So So far, I kind of agree with it. I haven't even listened to the rest of the album, and I'm just saying this is the worst one. I'd probably honestly rather listen to the Tambourine Dream. Oh wait, hold up, I think I heard a little beat drop. Let's bring it back. I have no idea what's going on. If I'm being honest, they're just like sounds like they're harmonizing together. Um, I can't hear what Mac is saying in the back, so let's see what the fuck what goes. What's next?
I love when you smell like your car, smell like you've been driving for days. You ain't even stopped for gas, my nigga, Mr. Postman. Is you driving to me? Is you driving cross country? You've been up for 3 days with one nap. I know you missed the night time. I know you missed.
So I hear this name a lot. Who the fuck is the Postman? Like I've heard this shit in so many songs. Like we all know that meme where he's like Postman, that one. But I don't have no idea where the fuck. I know it comes from a song, but who the fuck is the Postman? What the fuck does that mean? Is it? I don't know. I really don't know.
Your lifetime. Tell me the truth about it. Tell me the truth about it. Tell us the truth about it. Cocaine is ruthless. I know the truth about it. Cocaine is ruthless.
Drums are nice on this. So far, not really no Mac. Like he had like a little bit in the beginning, but barely any. I'm guessing that whole intro was kind of like them both harmonizing in between each other, so it might have just been him. Okay. Kind of sounds like he's getting inflated like a balloon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's the feeling that we're going for, but that's what it feels like right now. I can't say I was a big fan of that song. It was kind of not random, but it was just very abstract, I would say. I'm not a huge SZA fan. You know, I like some songs, but I'm not too crazy on the SZA. But you know, she got nice voices, but so far not my favorite song by Mac. Okay. Said let's get started. Okay, this is the real Mac.
Okay, I went to sleep faded and I woke up invisible. Keep the ingredients, but I got the kitchen full. Thoughts are cynical, actions unpredictable. Supermodel bitches hold auditions in my swimming pool. This feeling is feeling pretty invincible.
He said went to sleep high. I was feeling invisible. You ever been that high? I don't know what he was on, but I know I'd be high as fuck sometimes after a few bong hits. You go to bed, you just feel like you're floating in that bitch. You feel invisible for real. And then he says, got model bitches swimming, doing auditions in my swimming pool. Which, okay, let's see.
Life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't the same, homie. The world afraid of change, but it changed.
Wait. I need to bring that back. I don't know what exactly he said. Let me actually bring this back.
Predictable. Supermodel bitches hold auditions in my swimming pool. This feeling is feeling pretty invincible. Pray this life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't.
So it sounded like he's like kind of he's talking about death for sure. He's like reflecting. I need to bring that back one more time because I'm honestly kind of lost. Like in the clouds.
Auditions in my swimming pool. This feeling is feeling pretty invincible. Pray this life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself.
Like he's thinking about death. He's saying, fuck, what was the part that I just fucking heard? Oh my god, I gotta run that back.
This life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil.
So he's talking about like reincarnation, and he's talking about, you know, the different paths after death, and it's, you know, it's deep already because, you know, I mean, we all know where the fuck he's at right now.
For the wine chilled in hell, I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't the same, homie. The world afraid of change, but it changed on me. Always been the realest, keep the same homes. Saw that bullshit fade slow. It's gone, 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 gone. Will you follow? Gone. Where are you going? Watch you go, go, go. Where are you going? Go, go, go. Where are you going? Let's go. Okay, I
paused it at the worst time. See, I watch reactions, so I know what I hate, and I hate when fucking reactors do that right when it's about to fucking drop. But I was trying to say that fuck, I just lost my total fucking train of thought. It's I've never been a big Mac fan when he's singing too much. Like but that's also my rap preference as well, or my music preference. But it's totally, like, not totally, but it's for sure grew on me over time because, man, he has a fucking great voice. Like, you know, pause and stuff, but he has a fucking great voice.
Yeah. Okay, I went to sleep famous and I woke up invisible. Rich fucking miserable. At least I did Kimmel and Arsenio. My mom got it on video. That's the shit I live for. All this other shit is trivial.
To a miracle.
Oh no, I'm not a kid no more, coming for those residuals. Be asleep in a couple minutes. My bitch have a nightmare, wake up, make me some cereal. She knows I love my cereal. The sun come up, look at her face, said, oh my god, here we go. Yeah. Am I okay? Fuck no. Just so, not so. Need to let the drugs go. Trying to find heaven, I get high but never come close. We still wonder why we'll never learn to love. It's because all the air is filled with gun smoke. A middle finger to the cyber gods. Fall back around, I'ma fuck around and let this virus off. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Can't kill a live with an upload. Yeah, going, 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 going. Where are you going? Going, going. Do you have a destination? Watch it go, 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 go. Know what's going on?
Okay, let's give it a second. Okay. So it kind of it hurts and it's sad to hear Mac talking about death like that. Like he's like I know that I fucked up or stuff, but I'm not ready to die or like I'm not gonna be taken that way. It's like fuck, that shit hit so hard because the outcome after, and it sounds like he was really self-reflecting a lot. Like after he blew up, it wasn't so much, you know, it was more looking back at the whole thing. It wasn't so much just him rapping about whatever. It was him reflecting on the old, not the old times, but the highs, for sure, the highs. $5 pony rides. So this one came out, I think, as a single, if I'm not mistaken. This one came out as a single first because I had seen it and I was like, "Fuck!" I heard there was a album coming out, so I was like, "I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna listen to it right away because I want to see if they drop an album." And for sure, they drop an album like a week or two later, and I was like, "Bet I'm gonna react to it." And here we are. So. A tambourine again. He was really fucking with the tambourine in this one. I'm not sure who he's talking to exactly. I wanted to have the lyrics up here and kind of, read along while he was rapping, but I think that just kind of takes away from the reaction. Like, when sometimes I like it because it's like it helps them catch bars that maybe they wouldn't have if they're just listening to it. But I don't know, it just takes away from that genuine first reaction, like, because you could kind of read ahead, or at least me, I read ahead sometimes, and then I'm like, fuck, I already heard the bar, I already said it in my head, so I don't get that same like, oh shit. But it sounds like he's talking to a girl here. It sounds like it's you know, saying you didn't have much growing up, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Let me listen. What the fuck is that noise? What's that background? This song kind of reminds me of his NPR Tiny Desk. He was like getting into that groove in that video where he was like just hitting random stuff. Like if you heard his songs before, he would add like a little something extra to it, like a little a certain pronunciation or certain emotion with it. And it sounds like he's doing that a lot in this album. Okay, that was wait. There's still 30 seconds to the song. Tambourine coming in again. So I always get confused why artists do that shit. I don't know if they like, cause like I've seen a few songs where they put that instrumental at the end, and they'll make like a challenge, see who could get the freaking who could get a spot on the verse. But I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like the instrumental writing out. Um, in some songs it is cool, like Wu Tang Seven Chamber, where after Jizz's verse, it just kind of like plays out for a while and then goes goes blank. But yeah, a lot of songs do that, and I don't know the reason for it, if there's a certain purpose for it. Maybe they just want to show off the the instrumental a little bit, which I mean it was a really good instrumental. There was like a bunch of different instruments going on at the same time.
Can you hear the whispers of an innocent, ignorant child in the ocean? Get to swimming or drown. How long has it been since you smiled? Girl, I love the way your body fit inside that gown. Her mama was a ladybug, papa was an atheist. Working on a novel set in Cold War Romania. Chasing love, idolizing Joan of Arcadia. Pray the landscapers don't wake her up. I'm a slave to the baseline. Conversation topic got us tangled in the grapevine. Still wide awake.
So it sounds like he's talking to some girl that's maybe a little more well off. Maybe it was during his come up when he was talking to some girl that had some money, or she had a family that had some money.
I'm a stranger to the daytime, vampire, higher than a hang glider. Look around and all I see is gray skies. There's help inside that medicine cabinet. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit. There's no one on the other end of that telephone.
So it sounds like he's telling a story of a girl. He's saying that she's having these problems and she's looking to medicine cabinet, which I mean you don't have to be a fucking genius to know why you would go into a medicine cabinet for to get, like he said, what did he say? Fucking higher than a fucking elephant or something. I don't know.
Still wide awake, I'm a stranger to the daytime.
Yeah.
Vampire, higher than a hang glider.
Hang glider.
Look around and all I see is gray skies. There's help inside that medicine cabinet. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit. There's no one on the other end of that telephone. Let's fall asleep to the metronome. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking metronome. Sometimes I hate that shit. Oh shit. I don't know if you guys hear that in the back. We are in a dangerous neighborhood, to say the least. But fuck, I forgot the fuck I was saying. Fuck police sirens. Fuck the police. But yeah, he was saying that she was looking in the cabinet for answers, and she left with a habit. So she was looking for a quick fix. I mean, and maybe a quick answer to her problems, but then it started you know, that's how habits build. Pretty much, you look to these outside sources to distract you from the actual problem at hand.
What's love without imagination? Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you. Does it feel? It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. So what's it feel like? Yeah. Tell me, is it real if you can't hold it in your arms, but it can touch you? Feel its texture pressing up against your chest. You say, I love you, you don't hear it back. Falling victim to a world that's filled with satire. Mark Twain admired. Open Tom Sawyer, read a passage to the cab driver, but it backfired. Hold on and be strong. Kneel before your king. The land you put your knees on, it won't be long till your path finds you. And if love is just a fantasy,
Wait.
what's the profanity in the backseat of a taxi? Cause the car is in the shop with a flat tire. Mom says she believe her, but she always been a bad liar. Had a plan to burn her past, but it backfired. Hold on and be strong, kneel before your king. The land you put your knees on, it won't be long till your path finds you. And if love is just a fantasy, what's the problem if you fall in love with fantasy? They assume she's confused with delusions she's creating in the waiting room.
I thought he was doing like a car scheme, you know, like different car names, but I think I was just tripping. I heard like Pathfinder, and I thought he said another, like a neon or some shit. I don't know.
Theatrical evaluation. She doesn't have the patience to be treated like a patient. It'll be okay if she just swallow his pills. For her hallucination. What's love without imagination? Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. They don't need no explanation. There is beauty in creation, my Lord. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. They don't need no explanation. There is beauty in creation, my Lord.
My Lord,
She's falling for her hallucinations. What's love without imagination? Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side.
Is he talking as one of the hallucinations? Is that what it is? Because I don't. It doesn't sound like he's really dating the girl or anything. He sounds like he's almost like trying to bring her into you know, the afterlife. So it sounds fucked up enough, but it sounds like he's talking as that hallucination. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing or I'm feeling right now.
Of the dark. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's
This is
real
true.
to you.
Is this woman ending off with the instrumental too? Yeah, kind of slowly fade out. Okay. I like that one. That one was really like, once I started kind of understanding it, it kind of made more sense, and I kind of started liking it more. But I think still, Do You Have a Destination is probably my favorite one. Father of the Pony Ride is pretty good too. But Do You Have a Destination?
Impossible. If we do the shit together, we unstoppable.
Miss Deborah Downer, which I mean, if you don't know what the fuck that means, Debbie Downer. I don't know if that's an actual person. I wonder if that was like, fuck. Imagine naming your kid that. Like, if you were a Downer and you named her Debbie, that'd be a fucking. That's like torture, pretty much in this age, because you're gonna get roasted for that. But Miss Deborah Downer, which I'm guessing he's saying like, this girl's always looking down. She's not very optimistic.
Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. Yeah, nothing is impossible. Do the shit together, we unstoppable. Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. All roads lead to the same confusion. I mean, all roads lead to the same conclusions. They found my body somewhere in the sewer. My girl to find the word prolific for me, and I can't read her mind, she wrote a different story. Oh well, redemption is a funny bitch. The devil always be right where the money is. Somebody gotta be watching you, but no one is. It's kinda crazy life could be this simple. Nothing's coincidence. My best friend packed his things, threw him in the car, I haven't seen him since. Guess I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah.
I gotta run that back. I was not paying attention at all.
A different story. Oh well, redemption is a funny bitch. The devil always be right where the money is. Somebody gotta be watching you, but no one is. It's kinda crazy life could be this simple. Nothing's coincidence. My best friend packed his things, threw him in the car, I haven't seen him since. Guess I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like he's recognizing his situation at the time. He's recognizing the power he has and how easy it is pretty much with money now. And I guess he's saying it's evil. It's a bad thing, but I guess we'll see.
Even pills turn to powder. The world wanna crush him down. Even pills turn to powder, babe.
Even pills turn to powder.
Sit right next to me and crush him down. If pills can turn to powder, then this world could turn to ash. Everything seems so slow, but my past, thought that it would last longer. I just thought that this feeling would last longer. Yeah. Treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Now I wanna see the whole world through a telecast. Been waiting my whole life, I finally thought I should tell you that. Yeah. Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read again. Clean myself up, now would you be my friend? Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? What's the difference between the truth and things that we pretend? I'll wait faded, watch the days go by.
Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? And this kind of sounds like when he was, at least from watching the documentary, I don't know his fucking life, fucking to a pinpoint. But I've been, watching documentaries and stuff, especially leading up to this album, and it seemed that there was a period where he was really thriving to get better. Like, he was going outside, he was, doing shit for himself that he didn't get to experience because he blew up at such a young age. He blew up at 15, 16, so he didn't have the ability to pick those up himself. He was, he was balling. He was doing his thing, so he didn't have to worry about those. But as he got older, he's like, okay, let me, like, what am I? I'm not a fucking adult if I can't do this certain shit. So it sounds like he's it sounds like that period of time that he might have been in.
Only at the lows do I chase that high. Fear God, stay humble. Original sin, we all come from the same struggle. What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? And you left out on your own. What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? And you left out in the cold.
Can I get 4 Norcos, 2 Oxys, 2 Roxys, 3 methadone, couple Percocets,
some heroin, 2 Xanax bars, and 6 ounces of that weed.
thank you.
No, money coming slow. What you gonna do? Money coming slow. What you gonna do? Money coming slow. What you gonna do?
I'm not really sure what he means by the money's coming slow. Like this, was there a time where he maybe wasn't making as much money or he wasn't making as many sales? So he's saying that it's slowed down, and like he's trying to figure out what he's gonna do after that. Like I honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see.
Coming slow. What you gonna do? Money coming slow. Whoa, whoa, what you gonna do? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
funny enough, next song is Stoned, so you know, I'm almost gonna just take that as a sign. Like Mac is telling me, take a bong hit. So let's do this.
Breaks down the pain. Yeah. She breaks down the pain. She rolls up the weed. She far from a saint. She's all that I need. She lost in her thoughts, so hardly she speaks. Her mind's always dirty and her soul's never free. She never been a groupie. She just in love with the music. She watched depressive movies. Something from the 30s or the 40s about a dependent housewife. She makes up her bed like she makes up her stories. Awake through the night, then she high from the morning. I wish she could feel me. She never felt nothing. Knock on her door. She let me come in. I wish she would learn to live. Isolation. She locking the bathroom door. Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home. Yeah.
Man, this is kind of giving off the same vibes already as hallucination or friendly hallucinations, because it's like he's talking to this girl as if he was the drug in hand, or the drug he's trying to get her to do. Like he's calling her in. He's telling her, let's get stoned. Let's get all your problems taken away with this one thing. Cheers.
In the water, it's shallow like the lies that she tells. Can run from your shadow, can't hide from yourself. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself, and she's always all by herself. She hardly talks in conversation, but when she do, all her words get lost in translation. No, she can't move, cause she paralyzed in fear that she fantasized. The doctor tried to analyze, they cannot find anything that's wrong with her. Her parents never got along with her. I had to make the song for it. I wish she would learn to live. Isolation, she locked in the bathroom.
Okay, so this is like it almost sounds like he's going back and forth from him to him as the drug, but it sounds like he's talking about somebody in particular because he's saying, I wish she would tell her parents, and I wish, but I'm gonna write this song for her. So it sounds like, he's looking at this girl and he's seeing her problems and kind of making them into a song.
Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home. Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home. I wish she would learn to live. Isolation, she locked in the bathroom door.
That shit is so sad, man. Heaven feels like home, and oh man, it's like fuck, man. Why did it happen so soon? Like, it sucks that we see these young artists go so young. It might be selfish. It might be like, we expect too much from them, but he has so much more to put out, and he has so much more to give to the people. So it just sucks that he was taken at such a young age, man. I mean, I know he has a bunch of like unreleased albums and unreleased songs, but like it just won't be coming from his head and from his how he built the albums. Like he was the one that was gauging what songs to put where and what fits where. And so not to have that, it doesn't feel so much a Mac album. It kind of feels like I mean, yeah, they're kind of related, but it sounds more like a Faces or something. Again, another posthumous. I forgot I don't know what the fuck the actual word is, but posthumous fucking album. And what was I saying? Yeah, the Faces. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. It just wasn't. It didn't feel like a Mac album. It just felt like they just released a bunch of songs that people wanted for a while now. Which I know he had that out for I think he dropped it as a mixtape or something, but it just didn't feel like a real album that was put together. Not Good News. Is it Circles? Is that the fucking name of the album? I sound like such a fucking dumbass right now. I think it's Circles. Circles. That album was, that one was just fucking beautiful. That one was so well put together. Like, I feel like he might have been working on that already before he was passing. So it was still kind of his creation. But man, that one hit so fucking hard. I wish I would have reacted to that one for the first time, because a lot of those songs, like, they hit deep.
Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home.
So it's like, it sounds like he's calling her from another place, not on
Don't
here
be
on
afraid
Earth.
to put your 2 cents in.
He's talking as another entity.
Might not be able to afford anything, but I'm always up for a bargain.
No, don't. Let me look on it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th song of this album, I believe, unless I'm stoned right now. Shangri-La. This shit better not have no fucking zombie sounds in this shit. Hey, who knows? He could probably make it work.
The dragons are flying south for the winter. They don't like cold weather either. Okay, I was driving up to Shangri-La to get my meditation on. I was thinking Lamb of God, she was thinking Saint Laurent. She sold a pussy on Millionaires Avenue. Paper's not the problem, spending money always casual. Why do you whine like your last name was Rothschild? Life been a bitch ever since they let me out the doghouse. No mercy for the docile. Flow is hostile, but don't sleep. The codeine came back to get me high again. Just how super is a supermodel?
So this sounds like after that, as I was talking about that period where he was trying to get better, it sounds like this is kind of him going back to those old tendencies, stoned versus stoned. Maybe he's like not, I'm not saying he's fucking talking to himself as a girl, but maybe he's like using that story kind of like how he's seen how he felt the way the drugs were talking to him is kind of how he's talking to this girl. Like, they're bringing you in and stuff. But yeah, this kind of sounds like he's going back into that, into that funk.
Just how super is a supermodel?
It's the house of the rise, the sun, the village of unusual. If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral. Yeah, it's just a rule to follow. Living today cause you can lose tomorrow.
A little reference to a little sample.
Yeah. I am getting ready to sign my life away. The weather's nice today, what a perfect day to die. She killed herself, but she'd rather get married. There's coconut vodka, but she'd rather have cherry. I wish my drug dealer took the Air Max. I can't find my debit card. I told her meet me by the annex, and we can get high by the reservoir. Oh my goodness, girl, you a milkshake, extra large. No, you shouldn't. You said it never get this far. Do you have an extra ticket to the seminar? Show me where all the old records are. She got a brand new dinette set, but she still don't know how to set the table. I told her that this feeling about as good as it gets. Shit, that bitch so unstable. And just how super is a supermodel? Just how super is a supermodel?
It's the house of the rise, the sun, the village of unusual. If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral. Yeah, it's just a rule to follow. Live today cause you can lose tomorrow.
Did no one ever teach you how to dance?
Track number 9. I like Shangri-La.
Nobody ever taught you how to dance.
That sounded like a little bit more of that rapping Mac that I like. He was coming in a little hard. But it's just sad because he's just going back to his old ways. He's going back to not striving for the best. I mean, of course he was striving for the best, but he was also reverting back to those old habits, which we all fall sadly very victim to sometimes.
Well, everyone knows how to dance. There's only so much time. Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. Some angry banker or some kind of money trader recently divorced or drunk driving down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in the speakers, you could still hear the trumpet going. The hospital was useless and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her face is waiting on the other side. I wonder if you'll take me to the other side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for war and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on the glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All only said was he's in no rush. If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday, I bet I'd be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile
feel that
on his
one right
face
there.
as he smuggle constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence? Everything quiet but the music. Everything quiet but the music. Do you love silence? Everything quiet but the music. Somebody gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabriel. His mother cried with her lips against his soft face. Why she bring these bright eyes into this dark place? Oh, sweet, sweet oblivion. Way before the information gets settled in. I swear to God I never want to sin again, but I fear that. Yeah, the mind go with age, don't surrender. My mistake, I misplaced all of my remembers. Baby, there's a little vacation in the dresser. Hey, one for depression and two for your temper. Just pay my rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggle constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence? Oh shit, here come the icebreaker. It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber. The word's awesome, but he's talking out of turn off, and I blew the fuck up, then became the world's problem. Bad hygiene, all about that gross life. Hate to see somebody fucking up their own life. Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight. Cause when the snake starts slithering, you spot the chameleons. You realize you surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an
Hold up, let me
innovator.
bring that back.
It's a mo-
That was a hard scheme right there.
breaker. It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber. The word's awesome, but he's talking out of turn off, and I blew the fuck up, then became the world's problem. Bad hygiene, all about that gross life. Hate to see somebody fucking up their own life. Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight. Cause when the snake starts slithering, you spot the chameleons. You realize you surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an innovator. It's a motherfucking illustrator.
I'm not the innovator, I'm just the illustrator. That's something that I see that a lot of big artists kind of say, and kind of they do think their shit is dope and that their shit is original, but they didn't innovate something, they didn't make it, but you're illustrating that idea, you're illustrating another version of that idea. You hear a song, it's like hearing a cover. It's one original song, but then so many people will do it, but there's so many different versions of it, and some people might gravitate towards another one, some people might gravitate towards the other one. So, and it kind of goes back to I guess illustrate, which is funny papers. He's kind of talking about the news, like funny papers. I'm guessing like a fucking the news, not the news, the fucking newspaper cartoons. But I don't know. This is my interpretation.
Why does it matter at all? Whoa.
Let me know how you guys feel about that like instrument playing out this much. Like I do like it. Like as I've started to appreciate music more and like the actual instruments, I've liked it more, but it's still like cause I feel like it's just too much time in between songs that you start to lose focus and you're just kind of thinking about the beat at the time. But I'm guessing these are all like real instruments, like real live people playing them, so you gotta appreciate that too. Excelsior is the 10th song on the Balloonerism Mac Miller album.
Yeah. 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 On 4th Street, the orphan children play on the jungle gym. Lil Timmy broke his arm again on the monkey bars. Johnny's dad got a nicer car than all the other kids. He becomes the alpha and picks on everybody else. Max protects Claire from all the bullies. Claire always wished she was as pretty as Julie. The boys always chase Julie round the sandbox. Claire just waits till she gets picked up by her grandpa. All of this before the brainwash starts. Before they get polluted, start thinking like adults. Life is fantasy and somersaults then. Before the world tear apart imagination. Before there were rules, before there were limits. Your only enemies were
Brussels sprouts and spinach.
me. I used to want to be a wizard. When did life get so serious? Whatever happened to
Damn, this one for sure is hard, because I mean that's kind of the time that we're growing up, or at least my age and my the time that I'm living in right now is kind of that realization that it's not that, you know, that we're not kids no more, that we're all grown up, and that you kind of have to, but then you also have to keep that kid like innocence, or that kid, you know, that kid mentality sometimes, you know, thinking like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Why am I limiting myself with these? Why am I limiting my imagination, saying that I can't do something before I even try it? And so, you know, it hits hard. It hits hard. And you do see a lot of that, you know, pollution of you know, young minds, especially now, man. Everyone's on a tablet or on a phone, so everyone's getting constantly polluted by the influences and the people that are in charge of these things. There isn't this isn't a like, people think there's a free will with these, you know, social media and the internet, but a lot of it is they're directing us to a certain direction, even if we're not, you know, um even if we're not seeing it, you know, even if we're not completely affected by it, we get steered by our phones, you know, and it's not to a certain direction. I think it's towards opposite directions. So if you feel a certain way about this, they want us to feel 1,000 million times like this, or they want us to feel this other way. They push it the other way. Whatever, you know, meets meets your meets your needs. And so that's what creates the division, and that's what, you know, creates, you know, false hopes. And maybe, you know, we see these things on social media and we think, oh, these shits are impossible to think, like, my imagination could even fathom this. Like, it takes away that imagining what it's like, or what it's like to be in this place, or what it's like to be in this position. You know, it discredits the the false information, which, you know, of course, that's not a horrible thing, but maybe sometimes that false information led to, you know, something great. It's not always going to lead to something bad, but, you know, we get polluted. We get polluted for sure, starting at a young age.
car wheels.
Whatever happened to apple juice and car wheels?
Motherfucker putting out spells and shit.
Everything when I do my features, man, it's gotta be fucking crazy, bro.
Next song on on the album is Transformations by with Delusional Thomas. Goddamn, really in the clouds.
When you're dealing with DJ Parker, you're dealing with someone that A, knows his hip hop.
He knows his hip hop. He's a student of the game, and he treats his bars like a, good cousin. That's right.
There's a beer up there.
There's a beer in the fridge. There's a... Grab the Tecate and the Pacifico, because one's a bottle and one's a can. I don't know how much I'm trying to go in.
Like, I'm having hallucinations. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't really understand what the fuck they're saying. I know I've heard a few of. I don't know if Delusional Thomas is an actual person. Because I know like Mac has like certain personas that sometimes he'll put on a song or something, and so I don't know if he's talking about that or I mean that if that's what it is, or if it's an actual person. So I mean, so far no raps have been said. It sounds like they're kind of rhyming shit, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so, alright, psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker, blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. My bitch like a king cover, put it in her sphincter. The bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
What? Oh, let me try that again.
My bitch is like a bad fart. All she does is linger. Okay.
Okay, hey guys.
Alright.
So,
I'm a psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker. I blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. My bitch like a king cover, put it in her sphincter. Your bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Shit, I should have been a singer. I should have been Kurt Schilling. Would have had a sinker. Ahead of y'all chilling. You're looking in my blinkers. Rappers are some bumblebees, pulling out your stingers. Yeah, I'm getting high, smoking weed again.
Leave for the lows.
For the medium. Couple of my homies were on CNN. I changed the channel once they went into commercial. Yeah, delusional Waldo Emerson. Just like you, I love football and lesbians. Never deal with bitches, these bitches are some thespians. Save the drama for your motherfucking mama. Oh Jesus, who's a rapper with the gold penis? Put away your money, scrub. I ain't doing no features. Say your motherfucking drill, bitch, I'm young Jehovah. In the backyard with pads on, running Oklahomas. Get low.
Okay, so that was different. That sounded kind of like that one mixtape where he's kind of doing this voice the whole time. So I think that I'm pretty sure this is just him. Delusional Thomas is just him in like in a different tone or in a different pitch. But I mean, it was transformations, that's for sure. He was like transforming in between of the song. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
yeah. Well, my good days are exactly like the bad ones. My bitch say that I defy the laws of attraction. I've always been terrified of ending up normal. Things that we all search for end up finding us. God is like the school bell, he won't tell you when your time is up. Shit just end up working out. Why do we wonder why it does? Yeah, so I asked God to take me on a perfect day. Swear I saw him crying, don't know why everyone's sure it's rain. Education system, but I feel we only learn from change. Every time I think about it, shit starts to hurt my brain. Problems we can't solve always seem to be my favorite ones. Life gets so boring, playing superhero makes it fun.
Mannequins.
The wise heroism, so
Mannequins.
close to heroin. Tell you that you need to sleep, and suddenly you do. Scared you're gonna wake up as someone who isn't you. We've all been down that road before, poured alcohol on open sores. Nobody can hurt me if I go inside and close the door. Not scared of growing old and dying, feel this where the answer lives. We wear the garments, everybody needs to dress the mannequins.
Everyone needs to dress the mannequins.
We are what we believe in. There is no such thing as dreaming. What can we do? What can we do? 'Cause I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like I'm dying, dying, dying. I'm dead.
Production's beautiful as always. I don't know who Dylan Reynolds is, but I'm guessing he's just maybe playing the instrument on this. It was definitely high as a balloon on this one. On this album.
Yes?
13th song on the album is Rick's Piano.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, who?
Rick Rubin's piano. Alright,
Yes.
enough fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Wake up. Open up your eyes, I told you wake up. All of y'all are still bitches, but the smell just in place of your makeup. The best is yet to come. Yeah. What? Yeah. E.T.'s not dead, he's just a little bit faded. Please don't give me any credit, that's how people get jaded. Please don't nod your head, and please don't tell me I made it. Cause people start to get worse once they think they the greatest. The best is yet to come. Yeah. I told her it'd get better soon. I probably should've told her when she was in a better mood. She looking at me like anyone except for you. I had to go to California, she wished that I never moved. Said, baby,
The best is yet to come.
yeah. I wonder if the blind mice even wanna see. I wonder if the deaf father ever hear his daughter scream. Is there a heaven? Can you see the God in me? I don't know, probably. But for now we'll keep waiting. Cause
The best is yet to come.
yeah. And I wonder if the truth come with a song. And if it do, will we ever get to sing along? Spend her paycheck on that lingerie, she's scared to put it on. She never let her boyfriend see her in a thong, but
The best is yet to come.
I shot myself on my birthday, fell into the ocean. Listened to their voices, I was lost in the commotion. None of us are chosen, now forgive them for their ignorance. But what's a man gotta do for a little bliss? Fuck the future!
The best is yet to come.
What does that feel like?
I just got lost into that song. I literally fucking like almost dazed off. I forgot I was recording. You know, it might have not just been a song, but I was literally just like vibing with the fucking beat that I honestly forgot I was doing this shit right now. Like I was literally closing my eyes, like damn near just vibing. But that one wasn't really such a, I guess like a. I mean, he was rapping. He was doing his thing, but it was that piano. He was showing off them piano skills, and that, bruh, it's so crazy like that he was able to rap and do the instruments as well. Like it's crazy. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But the last song on Balloonerism is Tomorrow We'll Never Know. Non-explicit. 11:42. So this is going to be by far the longest song. This one, it feels like it's going to be a story. Sounds like a playground. A bunch of kids screaming and shit.
Do you fear that you'll have no control? You walk through this world with your head above water, shoes made of copper just trying to float. The lake's frozen over. Look down at yourself. What's staring back doesn't please you. The man don't believe you. He sees through the lies that you tell. Cards in your hand, you're looking at nothing. You wonder.
This just feels like you're like looking above, like you are in. Like it's like when someone like time travels and then like they can't really, they're not really seen, but they can see everything. Like they can see everything else. It kind of feels like that. Like you're just looking at everybody and you're like recognize what the fuck is going on, and it's kind of like you're almost like you're ascending away from them.
When God will just listen and give you a break.
Let me bring that back a bit.
And he says, please you, the man don't believe you. He sees through the lies that you tell. Cards in your hand, you're looking at nothing. You wonder when God will just listen and give you a break. And he says, see, living and dying are one and the same. Dream just like we do. Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do?
Wait, who's he talking about? Let me bring this back. Kind of lost track right there.
See, living and dying are one and the same.
Okay. Living and dying are one and the same.
Do they dream just like we do?
He was kind of like talking about this, I think, in the second song, where with SZA, or was it the? I think it was the third one, which was called "Do You Have a Destination?" I don't remember exactly which one, but he was talking about a telephone that the other person it's not gonna answer, that side's not gonna answer. So maybe he's saying like you're trying to call for something higher, like call for God or call for something, but you're not getting an answer back. You're looking for answers, but no one's there to give them to you.
Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do?
still not sure what he's talking about. Wait, let me bring this back again.
Do they dream just like we do? Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? Feel just like
Maybe he's talking about other people. He's like, is everyone going through the same shit?
Do you know anything at all? You've been waiting for answers. These parades and dancers keep building your castles from straw. The moon made of water. You swim to the shore. You can try your best escaping. The universe is breaking. You say you can't take it no more. The pressure is building like buildings you jump from. Wishing that wishing could lift this conundrum. The streets that you walk on are shallow. But do you feel as big as your shadow? Do they dream just like we do? Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? Do they feel just like we do?
This has been the same thing this whole time. I kind of blanked out on that. Lie. Hey.
Do they dream just like we do? Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? Do they feel just like we do?
Maybe he's talking like about the kids. Like, hold up. just a lot of instrumental. Again, just a lot of instrumentals, which I mean I don't mind too much. Being that I kind of want to learn a lot of instruments, so it's good, but you know it's not that rapping Mac that I sometimes prefer, most of the times prefer, but you know. answering the calls. Kind of like when a telephone, like in a fucking telephone booth, the cord is just like hanging from the cord. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say. I don't know how the fuck I was trying to explain it, but you guys get my fucking drift. Okay, so it's gonna be that's gonna be the whole song. I mean, he barely said anything on that. Let me go back a little bit. I mean, let me run it all the way through and then see. Yeah, it's a banger though. Well, that has been the Balloonerism album by Mac Miller. Um, I can't say it's one of my favorite albums, because I do like that rap Mac, but um, it definitely doesn't feel like it's fully Mac. It feel like it was, just put out just to have stuff out, and I'm even seeing on the album on the bottom of the Spotify page they're trying to sell merch and trying to sell little fucking pretty much merch, and it's kind of fucked. I don't know if Mac would have wanted that, but that's his family and that's people that he was supporting at the time, so I do see why they're putting these out, trying to get some money. But it's it was a great musical album. I think it was a really good musical album, and the instruments, the fucking people who played them were fucking fantastic. I'm almost guaranteed that these are all like real people playing the instruments. I don't think he just was mixing them like that, but I could be wrong. But it just I don't know, man. It didn't feel so. It didn't feel like a swimming pools or like a blue slide park. It didn't feel like he created it himself. I think if I'm not wrong, I mean he probably had this album out for a while, but there's reasons that maybe um he didn't he didn't release it because he didn't feel it was finished, which that's kind of what it feels like, and the last song kind of blue balls everybody. I feel like it blue balled me. I was expecting some, at least singing. I do like the singing Mac from you know in from occasion or whatever, but it it didn't come, and it was still a great album. There was still some really good songs on there. Musically, it was beautiful. But that's Mac. I mean, he was a real musician. He wasn't just a rapper. He was he really knew music, and he understood music, and he used it to express himself, which is something that you know I look up to, and I bet a lot of people do too. So um this sucks that you know it can never be as good as those albums, those good AMs and the Divine Feminine, because it was him, like his life, what he was living through at that moment. It was being expressed through this art, so it doesn't feel like I get the vibe that it was giving off, but it didn't feel that so much in this album. It just kind of felt like it was um kind of before. I mean, I guess it makes sense in sort of story time, but I think that Circles was like the perfect ending to it, and then these albums are just kind of like in between eras that we're not exactly like certain about. But man, it's just great hearing new Mac music out, so I can't complain about that. We're gonna definitely be slapping this all of 2025. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what other music is gonna come out in 2025. What albums are gonna come out. If you guys want me to react to any albums, any of your favorite artists, then let me know. Drop some in the description. Even if you're a local artist and you want me to react to an album, let me know, and I'm for sure down. But hey, don't get mad if I don't fuck with the songs, because I even said it for one of my favorite artists. I said for Mac, Mac Miller that this album isn't the best, but hey, man, that's just it's a fucking reaction. You either like it or you don't, and if you don't, well, I mean, you're here at the end, so I appreciate you for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this album reaction. I hope I didn't, kind of just doze off. I kind of at the end I was dozing off and kind of getting lost into the music, but it was a combination between my tiredness and just the music. It was very soothing. It wasn't like no up. It kind of like I guess $5 pony rides, little upbeat, but it didn't feel too upbeat. It kind of felt more mellow, more in the clouds, if you want to say. I don't know, just being corny now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're staying consistent, guys. That's all that matters. I don't know how the channel's gonna look in a few weeks or in a few months, but we're just gonna keep the videos going. You guys are really showing a lot of support, especially with the guests coming on. Shout out all the new watchers that are coming from those podcasts, and staying in the clouds with me. It's not probably the best reaction on YouTube right now, but it's my reaction. It's my interpretation of the album. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're on YouTube, which you most likely are, because that's the only thing I post this on, make sure to go like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you don't, we'll just share the pod. Just give a little shout out to just a person walking by, be like, hey, motherfucker, listen to In the Clouds. Like, just do something just to let them know that they need to get in the clouds. And so that could be anybody. It could be a fucking teacher. It could be a fucking classmate. It could be the fucking janitor who might get deported soon. I don't know. Whoever it is, just let them know about the In the Clouds podcast. If not, well, then fuck me. I don't know. I really don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching the reaction. I was about to say podcast. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And as always, stay in the clouds. Peace.